Hey guys, what's going on? It's Untitled Sentinel back again today with another Ultimate Chicken Horse video. Now this is not just any video, this is a guide. Last episode, I made a guide about black holes and how you can use them, and people seemed to like it. So I'm back and I have another guide. Now you may be wondering, hey, what's this guide about? Well, let me tell you, this guide is about none other than honey. Honey or glue or whatever some people like to call it. This little sticky yellow thing right here is what we're getting into today. Now, first things first. How can you use honey? Honey can be attached to objects to make them sticky. As you can see with these boxes in the map that spawned on default, that spawn with the map, they have honey attached to them, and that makes it when you jump, you can't jump as high. See, jumping there versus jumping here. Honey also slows you down a little when you're running through it. If I'm running this way, notice it takes much longer. But one of the most important things is you can attach items to it. So we're gonna jump into that. Okay, so these are some of the various items in inventory here, and we're gonna go over what you can place where. But first things first, what we need is some honey. So these items I have pre-placed right here are items that move and you can attach honey to. Now I find that to be important because you can use them to your advantage to make things that move in ways most things don't usually move, which can be useful to change up the game. Now, you'll see the green things here. These are just one example. Any of the moving platforms work. I just picked this one as an example. As you can see, it works both ways. Honey can go on any side of objects. I don't remember why I put a door here. Ignore the door. So, now that we have our objects all honeyed up, and we've gotten into them, the next step is to put some things on them. So the first thing is platforms. You can put platforms on your spots. You can put platforms connected to honey. They'll just work as normal platforms, but they can crush you if they move, so you gotta watch out for that. There's different types of platforms, different things you can make. You can make some pretty cool stuff with it. Even this steel girder here, you will see, will work even though it kind of looks like there's two separate things even though it's one. Next thing. These spikes can work. These spikes can be attached, as well as spikes such as this. Items such as this. Of course, blades like this are some of my favorite items to use because you can make these really cool spinning blades of death to confuse people. You can make wrecking balls like that move around so people can't track their course well. Spinning saws that move up and down as well as in a circle. You can even make projectiles that move, so they're not just hitting one spot. Now here's the cool thing. Just because you have these things, as you can see here, I'm starting to run out of space. I'm not yet, but I'm starting to run out of space as I attach these items. But here's the cool thing. Since you can attach honey to almost anything and attach almost anything to honey, those are just some of the most useful ones. What you can do is you can actually take another platform, such as this one, and you can attach it with honey. Honey's not just limited to one thing per one thing. You can make a moving thing of bigger value. For instance, I can make something here like this. Take that and take that. And if I attach it all with honey, now if I start the level, all the parts of this all the parts of this will move. So we're going to take a look at some stuff we've created here now. As you can see, the first thing you can see here is this is a ton of chaos. And that's what honey really does. It adds a ton of chaos to your levels, lets you move things, lets you change the way things go, which is why I think it's one of the best, if not the best, item in the game. Usually when a person plays, they're sitting around, they're looking around, waiting for a path. Once they see their path, they take it. They don't like change. They like knowing their path, having their path, making their move, and going. But if you use honey, you can change things, even like a simple projectile's location a little can be enough to move things. And by move things, then they aren't prepared for it. And as a result, they get killed. And if they get killed and you aren't killed, you can win. So, as you can see here, we have our moving little thing here. With our wrecking ball, we have our projectiles. You can see the circle spinning and shooting with the crossbow in multiple directions. You can see the tennis ball going up and down. These are all the sort of things you want to do with honey, because with honey like this, you can just change things up. Running there, right there, if I was trying to jump across, I wasn't expecting that blade. That blade came out of nowhere and killed me. And that's how you win. You just want to change things up. So I've made another example of this that's more pretty than this, that I made for fun, that I'm going to load up. So I will be right back in a second, and we will talk about the other method. Alright, we're back with my custom level that I've made that you can find called Circular Terror. Now as you can see here, this looks pretty easy. All it is it's just one spinning wheel with wood attached with 4 crossbow shooters. However, there are some more facts to this that make this a really enjoyable level to play. And a really fun one. As you can see, this level comes with a ton of honey attached to it, which is the goal, right? We're talking about honey, so here's a great example of that. It's just a spinning wheel that you can get around. But what you're going to want to watch first of all is how the arrows move. As you can see, they don't keep the same velocity ever. You can't be prepared. You have to know all of the ways they'll shoot, not just one, or else you'll die. Now the next part of it is, it's important to think about the playability of this level. When you have something like this, and you get a trap, you can add that trap and change things up even more. Say you get this, you just want to put it down right there. So then when you add to the level, all of a sudden that's moving too. So what honey really lets you do is it just lets you add a large amount of stuff to your contraptions to let you truly play around and experiment with how to make the best custom creation for your builds. If you're a type of player who likes building designs that are difficult for other people to use, other people to beat, this is the type of stuff you want to be using. And if you're a player who wants to try and do that, but hasn't yet, this is how you want to do it. So, this concludes my guide on honey. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to check out my other Ultimate Chicken Horse guide on the black hole and its various uses on affecting projectiles, as well as my other videos with other games or playing Ultimate Chicken Horse with my friend Parker or by myself. Thanks for watching. Bye.